Hi, and welcome to Drug Discovery. This screencast will introduce you to the importance of this subject and give you some general information about what you will learn, how you will learn it, and how you'll be assessed. I'm your subject coordinator, Catherine Burke. I'm a lecturer and a microbiology researcher at UTS. In this subject, you're going to learn about the process of drug discovery and development. We have a particular focus in this course on antimicrobials, and this is obviously very important as we're in the midst of an antimicrobial resistance crisis and we desperately need new drugs to fight those superbugs. The topics covered in this course include the different stages involved in drug discovery and development, including different methods of drug discovery such as drug screening, repurposing, drug synergy, and medicinal biochemistry. You'll also learn about vaccines, which are an important alternative to antimicrobials. So this covers the early phases of drug discovery concerning identification and optimization of potential drug compounds. The next phase of drug discovery involves testing the efficacy and safety of your compound through animal and human clinical trials and ensuring that you have intellectual property protection. And you'll hear from industry experts who work in these areas. You'll also learn about the importance of partnering with industry in this field. Drug discovery is an expensive process and it's not something that can be done without significant investments of funds from industry. So it's important to understand what potential industry partners will need and what kinds of potential products would be attractive to them. You'll also learn some practical skills in the laboratory, including assays for screening compounds and testing for different types of activity and toxicity. The way you will learn in this subject is through a combination of independent learning via online learning modules, pre-reading and group work, and also through in-class activities. The class activities consist of 2-hour weekly seminars and workshops, and these will be delivered by a range of academic and industry experts. You'll also have 4 lab classes throughout the semester, and in these lab classes we'll learn some of the techniques used in the early phases of a drug discovery project. You'll also learn through assessments, which will include self-assessment and reflection, and you'll be given plenty of feedback throughout the semester on your progress. Drug discovery has 3 different assessment tasks, none of which are exams. The first is a case report of an existing drug, where you will research the discovery and development of a currently approved drug. You'll submit a draft of this assignment and be given feedback, which you can then incorporate into your final submission. The second assessment is based on your laboratory experiments, where you will screen a library of compounds for antimicrobial activity. There will be data sheets that need to be completed within a week of each lab, and you'll also write up a report based on the findings from your experiments. The last assessment is an industry pitch. This is a group task. So you'll work within your group to prepare a pitch presentation based on the data from your laboratory experiments and other research, to try and convince a potential industry partner to invest money in the development of your compound. You'll need to convince them that this compound has potential in terms of activity and market value, and also estimate how much money and time would be required. Instructions and detailed marking rubrics for these assessment tasks will be available in UTS Online. There are several resources available to assist you with your learning in drug discovery. We'll also spend time in class going over the best sources of information to help with your research for your assessments. More information about this subject can be found in the subject outline on UTS Online. Please take the time to read through it. It contains all of the important information and dates that you will need to know for this subject. For further questions, please use the UTS Online discussion board, especially for questions where other students may also want to know the answer. I'll monitor the questions for the Subject Coordinator Forum frequently and aim to answer your questions within a couple of days. You can also use the discussion board to engage with your classmates, and this is a great way to exchange information and learn from each other. That's all for now. I look forward to working with you this semester in drug discovery.